One product has a higher profit margin than Apple and Microsoft combined. But it's not tech. It's not AI. It's not crypto. It's something most people walk past every single day. And it started with a deadly sausage in 1895. Stay with me. This one's wild. The bug is called Clostridium botulinum. Long name, simple idea. It makes a toxin so strong it paralyzes your muscles, including the ones you need to breathe. For decades, this was just a horror story doctors told each other. Then, in the 1970s, a researcher asked a crazy question. What if you took just a tiny drop of this poison, way too small to kill anyone, and injected it on purpose? 1895, a deadly sausage that killed people. 2026, the most injected drug in America. Same exact molecule, just a very different price tag now. The first use was actually medical. Doctors discovered that injecting a tiny amount of this toxin froze the eye muscles of patients with crossed eyes. It worked. But during the trials, something else happened. The wrinkles around their eyes, completely gone. Suddenly, the world had a new kind of magic. They cleaned it up, gave it a friendly name, and Botox was born. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Most medicines either cure something or treat it forever. Botox does neither. It paralyzes the muscle for 3 to 4 months. Then it stops working. Your wrinkles come back. Your migraines come back. So you come back. And you pay again. This isn't a one-time treatment. It isn't a cure. It's a subscription. The same business model that made Netflix and Spotify rich, but for your face. And the math is insane. They only need 0.1 grams of the actual toxin to supply the entire world for decades. To make it costs almost nothing. The price they charge? Around $20 per unit. A single forehead treatment can hit $400. Most of that is pure profit. This is the closest thing to printing money in modern medicine. It started as just a wrinkle thing. But it didn't stop there. That's the part most people miss. Migraine headaches that wouldn't go away? Botox treats it. Overactive bladder that ruins your sleep? Botox. Sweating problems? Botox. Jaw pain from grinding your teeth? Botox. They're testing it for depression. They're testing it for an enlarged prostate. Every new use means a new market they can sell to. The total market they can sell to was about $7 billion a few years ago. By 2030, analysts expect it to crack $20 billion. Want to know how good this business is? Look at the gross margin. That's the percentage they keep from every dollar of sales. Botox keeps around 80 cents on the dollar. Apple keeps 45. Microsoft keeps 70. Botox crushes them both. That's not a drug. That's software with a needle. Now here's the twist most American investors are missing. Asia has 8 different companies making the exact same Botox, mostly out of Korea. They're competing hard on price. The imported versions cost about 1/3 of the US price. And here's the kicker. Some Americans are flying overseas just to get treatments. Medical tourism is exploding. The 5-day vacation pays for itself. This is a real long-term threat to the legacy players sitting on their high prices. Stock number 1, ABBV. Ticker is ABBV. They own Botox now. Bought the company called Allergan in 2020. On the surface, this looks boring. It pays a fat dividend. The growth is slow. The stock is steady. But underneath? This thing is a cash machine that prints recurring revenue every 3 months when customers come back for their next shot. This is your steady income play. The kind of stock you hold and forget. Stock number 2, Evolus. Ticker is EOLS. They make Jeuveau, an import-style Botox aimed at the American market. Smaller company, way more risk. But way more upside if cheaper alternatives actually steal market share from AbbVie. This is the leveraged bet. The lottery ticket if you believe Americans will trade brand loyalty for a cheaper price. Don't bet your life savings here. But it's a great small position for the thesis. So here's the thing. Nobody's putting together. Botox is not a beauty product. It's the closest thing pharma has ever made to a software subscription. High margins, sticky customers, ever-expanding uses. The original 1895 sausage poison just turned into the perfect business model. That's the connection nobody sees. The connection nobody sees. Follow for next week's hidden link. We dig the stories Wall Street isn't telling you. This is not financial advice. Always do your own research. Let's get it.